Hey guys, this is Comic Uno and Comic Frontline, and today I'm talking about a bit of breaking news. Maybe more of like a forming news story. So yesterday, there was a conference from Disney, and the CEO was discussing the future of Disney. Not a lot of things were leaked, just discussing things that currently was happening, but there was a little tidbit that happened during the conference, and that was Star Wars is going to have more of a presence in Disney World. So I thought this was really interesting information because as a Disney World fan, I had to do a video on this because this might mean the Star Wars expansion that has been rumored, has been speculated since Lucasfilms was bought over by Disney. So a lot of people have been speculating this for years. So it's probably going to happen in MGM/Hollywood Studios, and we're probably going to get at the part where they have this, nothing is there. It's right near Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, lights, motor, action, and just random like Hollywood buildings. It's supposed to be New York, California. They have random buildings there. So I'm feeling they're going to knock that down and they're going to build more for Star Wars. Now the big question is, will they do the same for Lights, Motor, Action? Lights, Motor, Action hasn't had the presence it used to have. Same for the Backlot Tour. That's also something that I feel probably is going to be taken away soon. And American Idol's already being taken away. So are they going to expand a lot more? Because I think Hollywood Studios does need an expansion. I mean, they have great rides like Star Tours and Rock and Roller Coaster. They have a lot of, Tower of Terror. They have all these different rides. And, of course, Toy Story Mania. But there are a lot of rides that I think could be taken down to expand others. Now the big thing was Pixar World. A lot of people want it because of the big success at Disneyland for Cars Land. So are they going to do a Pixar World? I still think there's a chance because again there's all this area that really could be taken down and do new things. Again, Lights, Motor, Action, there's just a car accident there a couple of weeks ago. So I have a feeling they're going to probably close that down very soon. It's very expensive to keep up anyways and not many people go to it. You've seen the show once, you've seen it many times. Also the Backlot Tour, like I was saying, it's the same thing. It's not an active studio, so there's nothing really to show there. There's just so much land that they really use to build new things. And I think two things they really can do is Pixar Land and Star Wars. Now, one thing that they are announcing, again, is more of the Star Wars, which makes sense because of the movies. But I'm not saying that because Disney World is not someone who's like, oh my god, Frozen did well, let's make a ride. They really do look at the long run. So they wait like 10 years until they actually build a ride. Look at Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid. They waited 10 years to actually build those rides because they want to see that the fandom and the fan base could last a long time for these rides, or else they're not going to invest in it because they know these rides are going to be there for a very long time if they're going to invest their money in it. Same thing for Avatar World, which Avatar World actually kind of surprised me because Avatar, they announced it, I guess, a little bit after the movie's success, so that actually took fewer years to build that, but they still have sequel movies coming out too. But going back to it, I think Star Wars is very important because the fan base has been there for a long time. They have the movies coming out, so I'm actually really excited to see a Star Wars world and see exactly what they're going to do with it. Are they going to make thrill rides? Thrill rides for Disney. Are they going to make innovative rides, which they always do? Now, important thing is, Star Tours is like in every Disney park. It's very close to being in it. Of course, it's in Disneyland and Disney World and like all the other Disney World parks. And it's interesting that Disneyland Star Tours is actually really has more popularity than the Disney World one. I just recently went to Disneyland. It had like a 40-minute wait for Star Tours, and usually for Disney World it only has like a 10-15 minute wait. So it's a little surprising that they're going to do the expansion of Star Wars in Disney World because Star Tours is not, I mean, it is popular, but it's not that long a wait. It looks more popular in Disneyland, so I'm a little surprised by that, but at the same time I'm not, because they have like the Star Wars weekend, so it's a big event for Star Wars there, and maybe the expansion will excite Star Wars fans even more to make Star Tours more popular, like Disney has done in the past. So yeah, I don't know exactly what they're going to do there, different rides. I'm sure they're going to make something very innovative for Star Wars. It's an innovative movie franchise, so I'm sure they're going to make innovative stuff for it. So yeah, I'm excited. Again, my dream would see Star Wars World and a Pixar land, because that's really what I wanted a little bit more. Even if they don't make the Cars land stuff, I would really love to see like an Incredibles ride. They also have the Finding Nemo ride in Disneyland, but I don't think they're going to do that at Disney World. But it'd be interesting to see the different rides, because usually Disneyland and Disney World have definitely different themed rides, but have some of the same innovations for it. So I'm excited to see where Disney World goes in the next couple of years. It seems like they're doing a lot with Downtown Disney expansion and Avatar World also. So it seems like it's definitely going to change a little over the years. So what I want to say is I think that we're going to get a lot more news about this during D23, and we are actually going to have a podcast about D23 the weekend of. I just discussed this with my co-host Jay. We're going to have a D23 Media Madness. So once that gets closer, I'll tell you times, guests, and all that. So we're very excited to talk about Disney. I'm a humongous Disney fan, as you can tell, and really excited to see what news comes out of D23. I do have a D23 membership. I've never been to the convention because it's in California, but I utilize my D23 membership a lot. I'm actually going to go see Aladdin on Broadway because of D23, so very excited about that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno and Comic Frontline, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rant Situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.